this is my time. Why the lame still hating on the sideline?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 6 of the D Money and Suprit podcast with my partner in crime, Darell Mclearly, aka D Money. What's up, D?
Nothing much, man. Feeling good, feeling blessed. A lot of big things are going on. Stomping ground is this Sunday. Woohoo! And yeah, man, it's been a hectic week in wrestling.
So, I gotta start off by asking the same question. What did you feel about Raw and SmackDown this week?
Um, I got mixed emotions with Raw. I mean, some things were good, some things was bad. I fell asleep around the 10:30 mark, which is not good ever. But I did like some stuff on Raw. SmackDown was pretty decent. Like I liked the Xavier Woods Dolph Ziggler match a whole lot. And yeah, I like the Seth Rollins stuff on Raw. I thought Seth Rollins had a little bit of a Stone Cold type of vibe throughout the show, which I digged. And they got a lot of people on the show in big roles. And shout out to the Revival for getting major TV time. I think that's a good look for them with Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. So
So, same here. I felt this was one of the, I think, best Raw in the last, 2 months or so.
yeah. It was a pretty decent Raw.
But SmackDown was a little lackluster.
Yeah, I agree. It was I think SmackDown is going back to its normal self before the brand split, unfortunately. And between me and you, I really think WWE has gave up on the brand split. They just haven't publicly said it, and they just haven't kayfabe said it yet. But
I
that
think
shows that.
I'm not sure how long this wild card rule will stand. I think it's gonna end after they'll come on Fox. I think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure about it.
in my opinion, I just think they need to redraft everybody come October. You know, and start fresh. In my opinion.
So, what was your least and what was your best part of both Raw and SmackDown this week?
Um, well, Raw. My best stuff was the 24/7 stuff, of course. Um, I did like the Heath Slayer segment with Shane and Drew. I thought that was quite interesting. The Seth Rollins stuff I mentioned earlier was good. The worst was maybe the Becky Lynch segment. I didn't really like that much. On SmackDown, like I said, I did enjoy the Dolph Ziggler Xavier Woods match, and the worst is everything after that.
Gotta agree. Only the best part going right now is the 24/7 title and Firefly Funhouse and the
Yeah,
other stuff
yeah,
that happened this week.
yeah. Now let me ask you this before I forget. But um, I do another podcast on Anchor, and I recently did a podcast about how to fix Monday Night Raw. And long story short, um, I thought that maybe WWE should make the fire. All right, for example, you know how you watch a TV show and they say
Hmm.
2 weeks from now, the season finale of Power, blah blah blah. I think that's what they should do with the Firefly Funhouse to kind of make it, not special, but kind of bring more viewership into the casuals. What you think?
So, as of now, the Firefly Funhouse segment are the best thing going on in entire main roster show, both shows
Facts.
combined.
Yeah.
So you know the reason why it's that good?
Why?
Because Bray Wyatt is controlling everything that's going on with this stuff.
Exactly. Exactly. And they should have let him do this a long, 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 long time ago. And he keeps getting himself over, which amazes me.
So another stuff that is related to Bray Wyatt, that there's a story that many people approach him for promos and stuff.
A lot of people approaching Bray for promos.
Yeah, like the two superstar and talents.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't blame them. They want to get on TV. I mean, you know, that's the guy to get the best advice from right now is Bray Wyatt. For some reason, I think Matt Hardy has a little bit to do with this. Just a little bit. If I can put in percentage, maybe 2% of this.
Yeah, he
Maybe,
did throw him in that lake of reincarnation. I can't blame that.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, man. But good stuff, Bray. I hope they keep it up. I want to see what this leads to, and hopefully it leads to Bray Wyatt having the WWE Championship run because why not at this time?
Yeah, I hope they don't screw it up again.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, Seth Rollins is getting stale to me with the Universal Championship. So,
He was booked pretty well in this week's Raw.
oh yeah, he was booked awesome. He was booked awesome.
E-
Um,
Even Roman Reigns.
yeah, even Roman was booked well. I don't know who the hell ran creative that day, but they did a good job. I guess Vince McMahon was sick or had pneumonia. Who knows? But yeah, good job for the whole WWE staff. Y'all did awesome.
So moving on to WWE and Saudi Arabia.
Oh gosh.
So in the latest Wrestling Observer, so you know that Fox is gonna be on Fridays. So SmackDown is gonna be on Fridays when it moves to Fox, right?
Right.
So about Saudi Arabia, you know they do shows on Friday too.
Correct.
So now what? So that's the problem right now. Because in October, I think they're gonna be doing another Saudi Arabia show on Friday. Same day, on same Friday, they got SmackDown, where I think New York, New Jersey, I think.
Wow. That's interesting. Um, good luck with that. Um, I think I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I don't know unless I don't know.
So you gotta hear this transcript from here. So a note that has been brought up regarding the Saudi Arabia shows going forward is that Saudi Arabia has asked for date on Fridays, and WWE is starting on October as Fox on Fridays. Right now for 11/1, the WWE has a listing of for Fox show from New York, New Jersey, and a show in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia at King Saud University Stadium. So that could mean they could do, they possibly could do two things. They could have two crews, one in Saudi Arabia, one in the States,
Yeah, I mean that could work. That could work. That makes sense.
or they could do a kind of pre-tape like they do for the Christmas shows.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So is Saudi Arabia getting two events this year?
Yeah, they're gonna do two events in 1 year
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So how long is their deal for? I'm curious. The
uh,
WWE Saudi Arabia deal.
for the next 8 or 9 years.
God darn. Um, wow. Yeah,
So
that's interesting.
it sounds a little crazy how gonna they pull up two crews.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see how they're gonna pull this off, but
They got a lot of talent, that's for sure. But still,
yeah. Do you think we're gonna get Taker Goldberg 2, the return match we're all waiting for? Do you think it's gonna happen?
um, I don't know, man. I don't want to.
I hope not. I really hope not.
So,
Okay, moving on.
so have you heard that? So this is from Dave Meltzer. Shout out to him. So in the latest Wrestling Observer, he's saying that AEW's All Out has a lot of demand compared to WrestleMania 35.
I think Dave Meltzer is pulling our leg a bit, but if he's, I don't know. I think that's BS. I call BS just because I think AEW is getting a little bit overhyped right now. You know, it's getting a little bit overhyped to the point it's starting to seem a little realistic. Granted, they did do extremely well at Double or Nothing, but I don't think All Out compares to WrestleMania as far as demand goes. You know.
No, I got a point that why did he said that? Because if you were one of those who checked the websites while buying the tickets for All Out, there were at least 80,000 or about 100,000 on waiting,
Mm, okay,
which
I
means
take that back.
yeah, so which means they could possibly would have sold out a stadium.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Um, well, I don't. It depends on if they got the car to deliver, though. Like I mean, it's good that they're selling out and everything, but would they have the car to deliver? I mean, right now they got what Kenny Omega versus John Moxley, Chris Jericho versus Hangman Page, and no disrespect to Hangman Page, but out of those four names I just mentioned, he's the least out of record of star recognition. So I don't know. I don't like I don't know. I can't put it into words, but
In
I'll,
in my mind,
uh,
those two matches are like buzzworthy than compared to all matches in Stomping Grounds pay per view
oh yes, hands down. You know, we're just getting the what was the last pay per view?
for AEW.
No, for WWE. What was the pay per view before Stomping Ground?
Super Showdown.
Yes, we're getting Super Showdown the remix. That's what we're getting in Stomping Ground. So
It's not just a Super Showdown remix. We got Money in the Bank remix. We got WrestleMania remix.
yeah, so um yeah, I'm not looking for Sunday, but I'm still gonna watch. But still, yeah.
So another story related to Ring of Honor and New Japan. So yeah, everybody knows that Ring of Honor and New Japan are partners. They work together, right?
Right.
So there's a story that a couple of New Japan talents don't want to work Ring of Honor shows
Oh man.
because the story going on is that they think that if they work a Ring of Honor show, it will value their worth or something. And they think that it's just an indie company.
That was really disrespectful. But um, I mean, if you look at things, New Japan is the bigger company than ROH,
No doubt.
but I feel like from a business standpoint, ROH is better from a business structure standpoint than New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Why do you say that?
Well, because number one, Sinclair Broadcasting, ROH has a good chance of never going away because a lot of people compare AEW to WCW, but I compare ROH more to WCW because of when WCW was around, there was the Ted Turner Network, the Turner Sports Network, blah, blah, blah. And now you got the Sinclair Network for ROH. So with Sinclair being the CEO of Ring of Honor and running Sinclair Broadcasting, it kind of gave ROH the longer longevity here in the States. So, I mean, with that said, I think New Japan needs to be very careful, you know, with with how they're gonna approach things with ROH because I think that could be their downfall in the long run, in my opinion.
Like you said, in terms of business standpoint, they are good, but in terms of
Yeah,
product, the products is also good, but um, I get it why they look down on Ring of Honor because they don't
yeah,
have huge stars right now.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, I get it too.
At
But
least 6 months ago, you got the Elite, Cody, Young Bucks, Hangman Page.
yes, that's true. Very true.
It's similar to Impact right now. Who you name? Who you got as big draw stars in that company?
Um, the Impact Library, if it was a wrestler, that's about it.
Yeah, like I said, you need big draw talents if you want to go to watch a Impact show or Ring of Honor show or any wrestling company show. You got a main draw talent if you gotta
Yes,
watch that show or go to that show.
that's true. And the only people with draw talent, main draw talent, is WWE, AEW, and New Japan as a close third.
Yeah,
So
that's
those are
right.
the only three major draws right now.
And another reason, here's my theory. Another reason
Uh,
I think the New Japan guys are unhappy with Ring of Honor because at G1 Supercard, the Ring of Honor guys almost ruined that show.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Was it the Enzo and Cass stuff that did it, or was it just in general? Because I did miss that pay per view.
Including the Enzo and Cass stuff, and plus the some of the Ring of Honor matches were not very
Okay, they was.
interesting.
Oh, okay, okay, got you, got you.
So let's move on to Stomping Grounds then.
Yes, the pay per view of all pay per views. Let's get into it.
Let's before we talk about predictions, I like to say that they are still not doing well with ticket sales.
Oh my gosh! At this point, they need to throw the event at in the basement.
Do you want to go to Stomping Grounds?
No, hell no. I don't care if it was in my city. I wouldn't go to Stopping Ground. No,
You gotta go, man.
no, I'm all right. I'm debating if I'm going to go to Extreme Rules in July. So, yeah.
So let's start the predictions for Stomping Grounds,
Okay.
where people kick ass and take names. So the first is for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Bailey versus Alexa Bliss. Who you got?
I got Bailey. I think they're gonna um Give Bailey a win and give Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross the tag team championship sometime in the future.
So you're going with Bailey?
Yes.
So even I think Bailey should win this because it's gonna look a little bad if Bailey loses to Alexa yet again.
Yeah,
Plus,
that's true.
Bailey has been being booked a little strong since she won the championship, so I gotta pick Bailey.
Yeah.
So we got a three-way triple threat cruiserweight championship match: Tony Nese against Akira Tozawa and Drew Gulak.
Um, I did catch a little 205 live. Not this week, but last week. I think they're gonna put the title on Drew Gulak.
Did you catch this week's 205 Live?
No, I didn't.
Me neither. So if I don't know, man. I'm a little confused with Tony Nese and Drew Gulak.
Yeah, I mean it could go either way.
So if I
Either
had
pick is
to,
not bad.
so if I had to pick one, I gotta pick Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
So, cause there's a new guy in 205 Live that I want to see this championship around. Uh, Chad Gable.
Yes, the goat, the wrestling goat.
Yeah.
That should be his new gimmick, by the way. But yeah,
So I'm picking Drew Gulak.
good pick, good pick.
So next up, we got a tag team match between. Where am I? Okay. The New Day, Big E and Xavier Woods against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Who you got?
I do not give a damn about this match, but the New Day. I'll go with the New Day
Any specific reason why you pick New Day?
because um Kofi Kingston is the WWE champion, and the whole group needs to look strong. That's my only reason.
So you're going with the New Day?
Yes.
So I will pick Owens and Zayn because if you have noticed for the last 2 3 weeks they have been doing tag team matches against each other in 6 man or whatever. Uh,
Yeah.
every time the New Day has won. So this time I'm picking Owens and Zayn. They have to
Okay.
win this match. After
Fair
week,
enough. Fair enough.
after weeks of looking like geeks, they have to win this match. So I'm picking Owens and Zayn.
I feel you.
So next up we got a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match: Daniel Bryan and Rowan against Heavy Machinery.
Daniel Bryan and Rowan. I mean, having machinery has not been booked good up to this point. Neither have every other tag team besides the ones that get big TV time. So Bryan and Rowan.
So even I'm picking Bryan and Rowan because I think it's gonna be a little early to put the titles on Heavy Machinery.
Yeah.
Plus they don't have a lot of tag teams in SmackDown.
No. I don't even know four tag teams in SmackDown anymore.
So we are all in on Rowan and Bryan, right?
Yes.
So next up, which could be a show stealer of a match, the United States Championship match: Samoa Joe against Ricochet. Who you got?
I'm stuck between the two because I think they're keeping Samoa Joe strong until Rey Mysterio gets healthy and they can rekindle the feud they got going on and kind of reset everything. But something tells me that Vince didn't put Ricochet in the spot for nothing. So I think going with Ricochet.
Um, I gotta pick Joe retaining the title, man.
Yeah,
Plus, because I think first of all, this match was announced just a week prior.
true.
Plus, there was no build up and stuff. I think the match is gonna be a banger of a match.
Yes, it
Uh,
really is. Match of the night, I'm calling it.
I think they put Ricochet to just have a match, and that's it, not to win the title. So I'm picking Samoa Joe retaining the title.
I think they push Ricochet because of the matches he had with Cesaro and the response he gets from the crowd from a moveset standpoint. I really think Vince McMahon thinks he has the new Rey Mysterio with Ricochet without the mask, in my
He got
opinion.
he got the chance to prove on a singles match in a pay per view.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be shocked if he wins the title.
I hope he wins it. He needs that.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So moving on, we got the Raw Women's Championship match. Becky Lynch against Lacey Evans. Who we got?
Becky Lynch. I think they're gonna keep Becky Lynch super, extremely strong, leading all the way to the return of Ronda Rousey on Fox. So Becky for the
Do
win.
you think Ronda Rousey will return during when SmackDown goes to Fox?
Yes, I guarantee she's gonna return when SmackDown goes to Fox. They're gonna need a big boost from the gate, and that big boost is gonna be return of Ronda Rousey or a vignette of Ronda Rousey returning. One of the two.
You know, right? She's on a impregnation vacation, right?
Yeah, but that's fake news, like the president says here.
Nah, I don't think it's a fake news.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm getting my delusional Donald Trump in. Um, but no. I know she's on maternity leave. So
So that's why you gotta pick Becky Lynch.
yes, I'm picking Becky Lynch.
I got a little different one here on this match because I think they're gonna WWE gonna pull out a shocker. She doesn't win this match clean, but I think Lacey Evans is walking around with championship.
Yeah, I can see Charlotte interfering and Lacey winning the title as well. So that's not bad.
I don't think Charlotte will interfere because she's not related this to this feud. Maybe WWE
Yeah,
logic, can't say.
yeah, that's true.
But I can see Lacey Evans walking out as champion to pull out that shocking factor. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
that's yeah.
So that's why I'm picking Lacey Evans.
Well, it wouldn't be a bad choice. She's done excellent work so far.
Can't say excellent, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, okay for where she's at in her career.
As a character and parts of her promo, she's good, but in ring wise, she needs to put on a lot of work.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So moving on, we got the WWE Championship match in a steel cage. We got Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler. Who you got?
Dolph Ziggler.
Reason?
Just like you said with Becky and Lacey Evans for the shock value, I think they're gonna shock everybody by putting the title on Dolph Ziggler, and
Um,
he's gonna drop it back to Kofi at the next pay per view. But I think they're gonna just do that for shock value.
so here's my answer to your theory. I think that's gonna be a bad move. They extend this feud
Why?
because there hasn't been a lot of hype for this feud.
I mean, yeah, it's true, but it's so much stuff there that's actually missing with bringing light to that feud. With making the feud a big deal that WWE is really missing on. Um, but yeah, I see your point. I see your point. It's kind of cold, but I think that can. You can kind of put the feud in the microwave if you put the title on Dolph.
So about this match, I pick. I'm guaranteed that Kofi is walking out still WWE champion. Do you know
Yeah.
why? Do you know? I will explain why. Because do you know
Why?
why Dolph Ziggler was put in this feud?
Because Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston. Kevin Owens refused to go to Saudi Arabia.
And do you know why Kevin Owens was put in that WWE Championship feud?
No.
Because Daniel Bryan was injured at that time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, so I get your point. So you think they're gonna go from Dolph Ziggler to Daniel Bryan maybe at SummerSlam?
As of right now, Daniel Bryan is in that tag team champion. So maybe, maybe not,
Yeah. I
or
think they're
maybe,
gonna revisit it.
or maybe uh, rather than Daniel Bryan, we could get Shane McMahon being WWE champion at SummerSlam. Who knows?
Oh, oh my gosh. I would not watch WWE for like 16 years if that happens.
It's not gonna be that bad, but still we gotta have mixed emotions.
Yeah, that's true. Well, at least Shane McMahon can wrestle. Let's give him that.
Yeah. So moving on, we got Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
This is another match I can give two shits about, but Roman. I want to see Roman get a win. I want to know where Roman's gonna go after this Drew McIntyre stuff and Shane McMahon feud is over. It's really going to be interesting. But yeah, that's my pick, Roman Reigns.
Um, I gotta pick Drew McIntyre
Yeah,
because if you've seen the last McIntyre Reigns match, Reigns went over. So I have to pick Drew for this match.
okay, little 50-50 booking action. I can dig it.
Yeah, he doesn't have to win this match clean. He can win with the help of Shane McMahon.
Yeah, yeah,
Because at Super Showdown, McIntyre helped Shane to win over Roman, so he can return the favor with Stomping Grounds.
yeah. That's true because they also doing the well, they're advertising a handicap match for Extreme Rules with Shane and Drew versus Roman. So that would make sense.
So that's why I'm picking Drew.
Yeah.
So next up, we got the main event for the Universal Championship. Seth Rollins going against Baron Corbin.
Do we even have to think about this? Seth Rollins will go over. Who will be the special referee? I'm predicting Brock, but yeah, Seth Rollins will go over. Baron Corbin needs to stay far away from the WWE Universal Championship picture as possible.
So even I'm picking Seth Rollins to go over. Because who knows, he may drop the title to Brock.
Yeah, yeah, and I think they need to pull the trigger on Brock quickly because I think the more they let it linger, the more it's going to get predictable. I think it's going to be doing the opposite.
It's possible Brock may cash in the at Stomping Grounds. Who knows?
Yeah, I hope he does to get it over with.
So that was the prediction for Stomping Grounds.
Yeah, it's going to be a slobber knocker of a pay per view.
I have hopes that Kofi versus Dog can be a little good.
Yeah, I hope we can get some blood in that match, but that's
This
wishful thinking.
this is not Dustin Rhodes versus Cody.
I know, I know. I'm just I'm just wishing on a star right now. Um. Oh, so did you hear about the Tony Kane claim, whatever guy's name is, the guy who runs AEW?
Tony Khan.
Uh, Tony Khan. Yes, thank you. Podcast with Stone Cold.
I didn't catch. I did catch a lot of it.
Well, apparently he's doing a women's tag team championship and a men's tag team championship tournament. I think on the first episode of the AW TV debut, I believe,
Did he
was
say?
announced.
Did he say that he's gonna do a tournament on the women's tag team as well?
Yes, according to WrestlingInc.com.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah, so
Um,
that should be interesting.
I have nothing to say about the tag team, women's tag team titles, but I am a little skeptic on the women's tag team title.
Yeah, me too. I'm right with you with that one because I mean you don't want to put too much on your plate right away, and I think you need to establish the women's single title first before he does a tag team women's.
Is that a thing? Is it just a rumor or it's legit that they're gonna do women's tag team titles?
I believe it's a rumor, if I'm not mistaken. It's a rumor. I think for now, I'm gonna just say it's a rumor. I'm gonna double check the facts, but yes, for now we're gonna call it a rumor that he's um gonna come out with a women's tag team division. But the male tag team is pretty certain.
Yeah, they're gonna run a tournament or something for when they come on TV, right?
Yeah. So that
Uh,
should be fun.
yeah, they also announced this week's Road to Fighter Fest that they're gonna introduce the championship, women's world championship at All Out Pay Per View.
Oh wow. I wonder who's gonna present that.
They gotta pull out a Bret Hart on this.
Yeah, they
Maybe
have to.
Medusa.
Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, Medusa is better.
I'm joking, but yeah, Medusa wouldn't be a bad look. I think they should go with Medusa.
That's gonna be cool, considering her
Or
history when she dropped that WWF Women's title in the bin in WCW.
exactly. You know she's in good terms with WWE now. Maybe she might throw the book, throw the belt in the trash can at AEW. So you gotta watch her. What else is going on? Um, I think we, I think we covered everything. Did we?
Kinda.
Yeah. Um.
I think I got one.
Yes.
I think I got one.
Go ahead.
So in the latest Wrestling Observer, Dave Meltzer talked about some of the possible locations for WrestleMania.
Oh wow.
So they are the first one is obvious. Everybody wants that London.
Right.
Next we got Chicago,
Okay.
Jack.
Not bad.
We got Chicago, Jacksonville, Las Vegas, Santa Clara, Houston, Dallas, your city, Philadelphia,
Hell yeah.
Toronto, Toronto, Miami, Orlando, and Tampa.
They're all in the running for next year's WrestleMania.
For the next could be.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna pick because I'm biased. I hope they need one in Philadelphia. They didn't have one since WrestleMania 15. Give
Were
us
you
a
at
WrestleMania, damn it.
were you at WrestleMania 15?
Was I at? No. Funny story. I had tickets. My mom put me on punishment for bad grades, and yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
that's on you, brother.
I know, but I did see it on pay per view, so you know, I
So,
guess.
but me myself being from India, I want to see
Uh,
WrestleMania in UK, London, please.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, how far is India from London?
uh, far enough.
Yeah. Well, I I wish y'all get it too. I wanna see a WrestleMania in London. So
That's
hopefully
gonna
we
be
get it.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Take over.
man.
We got a takeover in London. We got a mania in London. Imagine that.
Yeah, man.
What
Yeah.
was the last big show? I think it was that SummerSlam, 20 years ago.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was 92. Ultimate Warrior versus Macho Man Randy Savage and Brett versus the British Bulldog
Yeah, yeah,
was the
yeah.
main event.
That one.
Yes, they classic. You're gonna make me go to the network, man, and check that out again. That was epic. But
Yeah, since then they haven't done any big stadium kind of stuff.
yeah, man, it's been a while since they actually did that, you know.
Well, I think the only live thing they did was that takeover they did in London.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that one was pretty good as well.
Yeah, they need WrestleMania, man, because every time they go to the UK, they do a pretty big number ticket sales and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So hopefully they get there. I wouldn't mind Vegas either as one. Um,
What about Jacksonville?
fuck Jacksonville. It's too hot.
That's the home turf of AEW.
I know, I know. No, stay away from Jacksonville. That's AEW country.
Uh,
Um, but yeah, I wouldn't mind Jacksonville. Um, on a serious note. Um, yeah, all those states seem pretty cool. Even Tampa Bay. So
Plus, we got Orlando, New York too, and Los Angeles.
yeah, that was the last three, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like those are their normal cities that have been going for the last 5 6 years.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind another one in Orlando. Um,
Orlando was cool, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like the Orlando crowd. LA is a little bit overrated to me, but they always have a good crowd, so I wouldn't mind LA either.
My favorite is Brooklyn.
Yes. They need to have a mania in Brooklyn, but they're scared to do that. It's going to be too chaotic.
How can they do Mania in Brooklyn?
Um,
It, is there another stadium than MetLife near to Brooklyn?
there's the Barclays Center.
They can't do a Mania in an arena. They can, but for the last years, 7 6 years, I think they have been doing in stadium. I don't think they're gonna go back to an arena.
They need to downsize if they're gonna have it in Brooklyn. Um, because they really have no choice. Um,
No, they if they have to do in the New York market, it gotta be MetLife Stadium. I think.
yeah, yeah. I would like to see them in the Garden one more time.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, yeah,
But they rather, I think they would rather run a TV show than running Mania. But still, Madison Square Garden it's still 20,000, not 50, 60, or whatever the
yeah,
numbers they do in stadiums.
yeah. That's true.
So I think that's gonna be it for the podcast, man.
Yeah, man. It was good. It's usual.
You sounded good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. I didn't have the normal trouble I usually have. Are you gonna watch Stomping Ground this Sunday?
I have to with WWE.
Oh man, all blessings to you.
That's not my Stomping Ground is not gonna be that bad.
No, no, it's not gonna be that bad. It's gonna have some good matches, but I'm just tired of seeing the same matches. That's all. I
So
mean, real quick, what
yeah,
if we had Ricochet versus Seth Rollins and Stomping Ground? You know
uh,
how like newsworthy that is.
you can do that on 2K19 if you want to.
I don't own the system, but that was funny. Um, but yeah, man, that's it. That's the podcast.
So before we leave, where can these guys find you?
You can find me on Facebook at Darell Mclearly, Instagram at Moolah Be the Gang, Twitter at D.Money, and if you guys are interested, which you should be interested if you're listening to this podcast, the BGW Instagram page will be up and running in 2 weeks. So if you're interested in the new underground format of pro wrestling, I suggest you follow BGW.
So this was episode number 6 of the D Money and Suprit podcast, and we will see you guys next week.
Facts.